Welcome to Tamsyfae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsyfae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsyfae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsyfae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join, if there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8 ball, for the magic 8 ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsyfae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon. Welcome to Tamsyfae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsyfae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsyfae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsyfae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join. If there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position.
Hi everyone, welcome. How's it going? Hi Samla, welcome to the channel. Hello everyone. Hi Philia, welcome. Hi Harper. Hi James. Hi Caramel. Hello everyone, welcome. Hi Sin, hello, welcome everyone. Hi Nezrin, hello. Hi May. Hi Hudson, hi Jay, welcome everyone. Hi Alice, how's it going? Hi Dr. Fizza, hi Meditation, hi Love, welcome. Hi Koala, hi P, hi Space Cowboy, hi my baby, hello everyone, welcome. Hi Lily, or Nail. I don't know. Hello everyone. Hi BB. Welcome. Hi Matthew. Hello everyone. Welcome. Hi Dr. Fizza. Hello. Hello. Hi Tanya. Hi Heavenly. Welcome everyone. Matthew, hello. I think I said hi to everybody. I don't know. Hello everyone. Sorry if I missed anyone. Hi Princess. Hi Twin Soul. Hi Tammy. How's it going? Hello everyone. There's no theme tonight. It's just regular questions as usual. Hi Deisha. Yeah, if anyone's new here, welcome to join us at this !join, no spaces in between, followed by your question. Hi Sunshine, how are you? I don't know what else I was going to say, but yeah, if you're new here, it's !join, no spaces in between, followed by your question. If you're on the free list, I do your reading if you're here or not. So if you happen to go away and come back, you can do !position to see where you are on the list. If you're not on the list, then you can do !timestamps to see where your reading was. If you're in the lounge is a wait room, a wait list, where Nightbot chooses people at random. Nightbot is not a real person, just a program that allows you to add yourself to the list and chooses people at random from the lounge to be put onto the free list. Yeah, so the numbers don't always go in order. Like if there's like a donation, the donation readings go above their free list readings. So I know some people try to pay attention to numbers, but numbers often get jumbled up between how things go. So if you want to know where you are, just do exclamation mark position or exclamation mark timestamps. And Nightbot can tell you where you are. It's a program thingy. It also provides entertainment in the chat as well. You can ask Nightbot questions like for an oracle card or 8 ball like Sunshine just did. And that sort of thing. But I'll switch screens to get started. I do have a legal disclaimer in the description. I also do private readings if you're interested. That's also the description of the live. Yeah, you can switch the screens. Hi, soul child. How are you? Caramel. DL's current feelings towards Caramel. Does he miss Caramel? When will he reach out to connect? Let's see for Caramel. Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Caramel a message? What are DL's current feelings towards Caramel right now? Does DL miss Caramel? Will DL reach out to Caramel? Will DL reach out to Caramel? King of Wands is in the dark. So for the Two of Cups in the dark, I feel like DL's current feelings right now is that there's an imbalance between the two of you. Like you're not really seeing eye to eye. I don't know if there's been some disagreements or just a lack of contact or connection, whatever's going on with that. I feel like DL's current feelings right now is putting all their focus and time into their career, building some sort of foundation or some sort of sense of stability rather than focusing on a relationship. I also feel like there's this energy with the Ten of Pentacles here is that DL is kind of more working or trying to connect more with the family or his family values or family traditions, whatever's going on with that. Does he miss you? I feel he does think about you with the Three of Wands here, but I feel like they're not really focusing on working things out with you just yet. I don't know if that will change in the future, but not in the current energy. And will they reach out to you? I feel like it's a possibility, but not right now. It's going to be delayed, take some more time to come through for that. The wands here could possibly be closer to summer than right now, but that is what I got. Harper, how has Q been feeling towards Harper? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Harper a message? How has Q been feeling towards Harper? How has Q been feeling towards Harper? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Harper a message? How has Q been feeling towards Harper? You have the Empress here, so I feel like Q has good feelings towards you, right? I feel like they think that you're very grounded, very real in your energy. You're very nurturing and caring and loving, creative, perhaps. The sun's in the dark, though, so they may not be in the best mood right now with their feelings or not 100% connected to their feelings in a positive way right now. There is a justice, so I feel like they're so far feeling a good balance overall. The Page of Pentacles, I feel like they will reach out and communicate with you if they haven't already. I feel like they will soon. But I feel like there's a weakness going on in Q's energy. So I don't know if they have their doubts about your feelings or if they're not quite sure how they're feeling. You know, they're kind of maybe they like you but not sure how much, or if there's been some sort of tension or disagreements between the two of you in the past that they haven't quite overcome yet, because I feel like there's a little bit, you know, weakness with the Strength card in the dark and the Sun in the dark as well. But overall, there is some positive feelings here. Them trying to be positive. I feel like there's an attraction towards you of some sort. That's what I got. Hi, Joe. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah, Harper, I think it'll take him a little bit of time to overcome that. Thank you so much, Joe. Your username has a girly name? Okay, that's okay. If you want me to call you Joe in the reading, is that okay? Let's see for Joe. I'm just gonna read your question on the screen because I can't see it over there. Named after a French musician? Oh my gosh, that is so cool. What do you get about my current situation? Nothing specific, just see what comes out. Your reading for me last time was great. Awesome. Okay. So for Joe, is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Joe a message? Is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Joe a message about the current situation? What does Joe need to know about the current situation? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Joe a message for the current situation? For the star and the light, I feel like there's like the first thing before I was even shuffling it, I was feeling like Joe needs to have some faith or bring some peace into your energy. And then the star comes out. So I feel like there's this energy of you trying to find your balance, not just between the situation and how you're feeling. You're kind of like finding the balance between what grounds you and what's realistic with your current situation and your expectations. So the star, no matter which way it means the universe has your blessing. So you are being guided by some sort of force or spirit guides. You know, there's always something out there that is supporting us one way or another, or trying to sabotage us, right? There is the Four of Pentacles in the dark. So I feel like there's this energy of some sort of sense of letting go. So I know it's letting go of something where you feel like you need to control it or be more strict about it or more hold on to it instead of seeing how it feels moving forward. Not quite sure what that is for you, but we can go back on that one. There is the Two of Swords in the dark. So I don't know if there has been some difficult choices or difficult decisions in the past that have made you feel a little bit stuck or led you to where you are now, and you're kind of like either reconsidering or feeling like you're being pressured to finally make that final decision. Whatever that is, I feel like you're going to be moving past it because you do have the Two of Wands and the Light. So it's a matter of being optimistic about what two paths you want to take that are in front of you. I feel like there's one where you choose to take more precaution moving forward with more strategic planning and seeing having a more clear vision of where that may lead you. And the other one I feel like is more taking a leap of faith without any knowing where that is. So I don't know if that's what's hesitating you with moving forward, or if it's choosing between two different people. It doesn't necessarily have to be a situation. Whatever that is for you, you do have the Ace of Pentacles in the dark. Ace of Pentacles is like usually taking a leap of faith of new income or new job, new opportunity, new prosperity. So I don't know if it's a hesitation of grabbing onto this opportunity or letting it go and pass by you because you're not quite interested. Could be a person or a situation. I don't know. The world here is whatever it is, whichever one you choose, you're going to have that success anyways because of the world, right? The sense of completion, achievement, feeling like you've completed whatever task that was. It could be just the universe challenging you or testing you in one way to see which path you're going to choose out of something that's coming here. That's going on with the Four of Pentacles in the dark. The Five of Swords. So I don't know if it's a matter of deciding to avoid some sort of conflict or disturbance in your energy. Maybe something's not sitting well with you. What's going on with the Two of Swords in the dark? Page of Wands. It looks like there's someone that you can communicate this with who understands your situation and give you some better feedback or advice about this. I'm not sure if you reach out to them or not. The Page of Pentacles is someone who is very hot. Well, it could be hot and fiery in romantic kind of sense, but it could also just be, very energetic in their energy. But yeah, that is what I got. I don't know if that helped you at all, but the energy is gone. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate that so much. If you want me to clarify on anything, I can do that too. You're welcome. Yeah. Let me know if you want me to clarify on anything there. DC. Will my son get to transfer universities in March or in the fall? Let's see for DC. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, and fae? I want to come and give DC a message. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, and fae that want to come give DC a message? Will DC's son get a transfer universities this March? The Tower energy is no. Will DC's son get a transfer to universities in the fall? Will DC's son get a transfer to the universities in the fall? The Hangman is a waiting game. It's a possibility in the fall. Not quite sure what's up with that. What does DC need to know about the transfers in the fall? What does DC need to know about the transfers in the fall? Thank you. Yeah, does come with a lot of stress, right? The Ten of Wands in the dark and also the Nine of Swords. So I feel like it's not really like stressy difficult, but I feel like it's more figuring things out. Because I feel like there's not a lot of faith in this situation with the sun, like not being very hopeful or positive about it. I'm not quite sure what that is about. But, magician, I feel like it's a matter of, I don't know if it's a matter of your son reapplying, putting more effort into their applications, or rethinking their strategy of what they want to take into university that fits more of what their profile has, or whatever's going on with that. I feel like it all depends, it seems to be like there's more work that is needed for the application. That's what the cards are saying, The magician is like, how determined is he as how he will get those answers. But he has all the tools he needs, he has all the skills he needs, he has what it takes to get it done. It's just a matter of being more strategic, it seems, to yeah. There's some sort of imbalance, it seems. He has applied, yeah. I just feel like if he doesn't get it in March, then there seems to be some sort of hanging around, like waiting to see if he'll get in the fall. But during that time, I feel like it's a matter of keeping his options open, either reapplying or applying for something different in the university or whatever's going on with that. I don't know. That is what I got. It seems like he has everything he needs to. It's just kind of shift, some sort of shift in that energy, or testing how determined he is to make it happen for him. Yeah, that's what I got though, but that's just what the cards is the energy is saying right now. You know, energies are constantly changing, so it could change. Thank you, Tanya, for your donation. I appreciate you. Thank you. What are CC's current thoughts for Tanya? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, answer Faye? What are CC's current thoughts for Tanya? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, answer Faye? What are CC's current thoughts for Tanya? Whew, you have the 8 of Swords in the dark. I feel like there's a weight lifted off of you or lifted off of CC. So I don't know what was holding CC back before, but I feel like he feels like he has a better understanding of you or a better understanding of the situation of both of you together. I feel like there's still some challenges or some mixed emotions going on between the two of you that still haven't completely healed or completely moved past, but it seems to be like there's something that they feel better about moving forward. You have the 8 of Pentacles in the dark, so I feel like there's this energy of them easily getting bored or often have drain energy or lack of energy of some sorts. Overall, there seems to be like a magic spark between the two of you. I feel like, you know, there seems to be a chemistry or some sort of connection between the two of you. You know, equal give and take kind of energy. I feel like they feel positive about you. I don't feel like there's anything too negative. There is something that they're trying to heal from that is lingering. Some things have healed, or some things they have just overcome. But yeah, you know, 6 of Pentacles here. That good balance, a sense of stability between the two of you, or a possibility of a sense of stability between the two of you. What else does Tanya need to know about this energy? The Page of Swords. I feel like they're going to communicate with you soon if they haven't already. I feel like they want to talk to you like more about clear the air rather than express any feelings. There's a lot of thoughts. There's not a lot of feelings coming through at all, but we didn't ask for feelings, to be fair. Yeah, I feel like there's more communication between the two of you that seems to want to come through. He's starting to reconnect. Yeah, I feel like that. And I feel like there's some things that are getting better, but there's still some things that need some communication about, it seems. That is good. Harper, is Biggie from Body Zeus Network career like last month? Let's see. Do any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae want to come and give Harper a message about Biggie from Body Zeus Network? What's going on with their career? Will their career be like next month? What will their career be like next month? What will Biggie from Body Zeus Network be like next month? There's the 3 of Pentacles, so that is good energy. There's a good sense of collaboration, working together with the network or the team that she works with. I feel like she's very confident, even though she may feel exhausted. She's gonna keep going strong. The Queen of Swords, I feel like that does feel like a biggie, right? She speaks her mind, right? She doesn't bite her tongue. I feel like overall she has a clear focus. She has that sense of a clear mind, and she's just setting her boundaries. So I feel like her career next month is still going to be going good. I mean, the Ace of Cups. So she has a lot of support, a lot of love to give to her fans, and all that some fun stuff. I feel like she's overcoming some challenges that she has had in the past. And I feel like she's learning what she doesn't need to be bothered with anymore and what things she can move forward with. So I feel like she's had some sort of growth or some good news in her energy. But that's really cool. Hi, Butterfly. Welcome. Welcome. Yeah, welcome. I don't know what I was going to say. I had a bunch of thoughts there all at once. But hi, Butterfly. How are you? Goldheart. Hello. Do you see success with business and relationships at the new gym I was at today? Let's see for Goldheart. Any spirit guides, that was a bad couple. Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Goldheart a message. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Goldheart a message about any success with business and relationships at the new gym that Goldheart was at today? Ooh, there's something there. I feel like, yeah, like the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like there's something there. Maybe something that is slow at working out or slow at being able to see any sort of success or business with this new gym. But I feel like you could get some sort of achievements with it with the World card here. You also have the Four of Wands, all right, and celebrating that success. I feel this sense of feeling like you belong there, like a welcoming feeling is what I'm feeling to having that success. But the Knight of Pentacles, though, it usually means success with slow and steady kind of thing. But I do feel like your energy is like depending how reliable, how much effort you can put into the business and the relationships there, of how your growth will be. The Five of Cups is the hidden message from the universe. It's in the dark, so I feel like it's may come with some mixed emotions, but overall they're positive. Or if there was some setbacks in the past with some other things, they may resurface on you for some reason, but it doesn't seem that negative because the Five of Cups is in the dark. It does come with the Nine of Cups in the dark as well. So I feel like there's some sort of emotional, I don't know if it's an emotional setback or what that would be for you, that may slow down the growth with the Seven of Pentacles in the dark. What does Goldheart need to know about this energy? This one really wanted to come out. That was a Page of Pentacles. Yeah, maybe getting some professional communication about the business side of things. Page of Pentacles is about business, work ethics, and that sort of thing. So getting more professional advice about the business side of things, to make sure that it would be as successful as it looks. That's what I got. Violetta, hello. You read before I'm going to meet up some toxic guy in a relationship before my forever person. Okay, let's see. For Violetta, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Violetta a message? about let's see. Violetta wants more information about the situation from a past reading. Are there any spirit guides, angels, or fae? I want to give Violetta a message about the possibility of a toxic relationship before her forever person. Thank you. What does Violetta need to know about this toxic relationship? The Page of Swords is in the dark. So I feel this energy of this toxic person being someone who is very nervous, very inconsistent. There's too many thoughts that want to come out all at once. Very inconsiderate kind of thing, or like not very consistent in their energy. You know, they may come and go kind of thing, like be flaky in their energy. They may cause some stresses and worries just because, you know, they may come in fast and with a lot of lust and a lot of fast movements there and then pull out just as fast as they came in. And, you know, that back and forth thing. So it's kind of like the Chariot, right? Chariot is like moving forward in a positive light, even though there's going to be challenges and roadblocks and, you know, the whole 9 yards with the Chariot there. So, yeah. What does Violetta need to know about this person's energy? They may not be grounded, or they may not have like the same values or beliefs as you do to set a steady foundation in that relationship. There's a 5 of Swords too, so I feel like the two of you would end up having conflicts or disagreements or arguments. What does Violetta need to know about meeting her forever person? Yeah, I feel like once you get away from this person, you will be stronger. Like I feel like this will help you to be stronger with knowing exactly what boundaries to set for yourself, how to be more confident in yourself, how to you know, be assertive in your energy. Like, hey, this is what I want out of a relationship, and being able to go get it. And then I feel like once you come into the Queen of Wands power, your Knight of Swords will turn back into the light, and there will be some ambition there, and also being able to turn your Two of Wands into a light of being able to see a future with this person. Yeah, I feel like it will take some time. I feel like there's a learning period that's gonna happen before you can meet your Knight of Swords. That is what I got though. Moonbeam says that you could use your donation from last time in the chat tonight if you like. Just let Moonbeam know if that's what you want to do. For hello, what are hello spiritual gifts? What are hello spiritual gifts? I think let's see. I have those cards right here. Is there any spirit guides, answer fae that want to come and give hello a message? What are hello spiritual gifts? Are there any spirit guides, answers, or fae? What are hello spiritual gifts? Just being a Cancer, you're very intuitive. A lot of Cancers are very psychic, very clairvoyant, that sort of thing. Very spiritual, usually Cancers are. Being a Libra moon, that allows you to connect more with relationships and art and that sort of thing. But with the cards that came out here is that you have the Star and the Star. They're doing spiritual gifts. It doesn't matter if it's in a light or not. The Star is usually about astrology and connecting with the divine or connecting with your spirit guides and that sort of thing. For the world is kind of like you being able to connect with anyone worldwide kind of thing, right? This one says you're good at connecting with between the veils, different dimensions, spirits, spirit guides, fae, that those types of things. You do have the Two of Cups. I feel like this goes along the lines of your Libra moon, just being able to have that, being able to make a love potions, love connections, and that sort of thing, making some unbreakable soul bondings and that sort of thing. So you're probably really good at like the candle rituals and that sort of thing with love and romance. The Five of Cups is here as well. So Five of Cups is being able to mind control, like just use your mind. You don't have to use cards or anything to give messages or receive messages, like getting those mental downloads, I guess some people call it. But this card says, "Tears of the Forgotten Fae." You can summon weeping storms and wash away grief and reverse sorrow with ease, which that would be from your Cancer Sun energy. So Cancers are also known as the healers and shadow workers. Five of Cups is saying that too. For the Eight of Cups, the Wanderer, so being able to go from one energy to another easily. You get them randomly? Yeah. That's just how it works, right? You can't always control it. Like for spiritual messages, sometimes they come through and sometimes they don't. You can't always summon exactly who you want. You get what you get most of the time. Time traveler. It could be time traveler going on or just being able to go anywhere and feel comfortable in that energy kind of thing. Sometimes it's hard to feel comfortable when you're feeling all these energies of all these other things if you're like me, but sometimes you go in a room and it's like only 10 people, but it feels like there's 1,000 people there. It's a little harder to feel comfortable, but I don't know. You may have that power to be able to feel comfortable anyway. You're welcome. Hello. For Matthew, Alice's current thoughts and feelings for Matthew. Ooh, what are Alice's current thoughts and feelings for Matthew? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come and give Matthew a message? What are Alice's current thoughts and feelings for Matthew? For the Eight of Cups in the dark, I feel like Alice isn't gonna like run away from you or anything. I feel like Alice will stick around to see what her thoughts and feelings are towards you. Because I feel like with the Ace of Wands, she does realize that there's a spark of something going on between the two of you. And she would like to know what that is. So I feel like she has the same questions as you do. Like, what are Matthew's thoughts and feelings? Like, is this really a spark or am I imagining things? I can feel the energy for her. For the Nine of Wands here, I feel like even though she's very resilient, very confident in herself, she may also have some guards up though, or boundaries up. For the Six of Swords in the dark, like I said, I feel like she just kind of like wants to hang around and see how things go between the two of you before she really makes up her mind what her thoughts and feelings are. But with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, she does want to see if there's growth. Yeah, I feel like she wants to know, like, if there's something real between the two of you. Like, she wants Like if I feel like Alice wants to get into a relationship, if it's like a relationship, she's not really into the, you know, one night stand kind of thing. So I feel like she wants to know how grounded this would be. Um, how much passion there would be that's realistic. But that's what I got. She's ready to wait it out. You know, slow and steady seems to be the way she would like to go. To see if it's something real. Mohammed, hello. What are my current career January to June 2026? Let's see for Mohammed. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Mohammed a message about their career from now till June? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Mohammed a message about their career from now till June? That's too many cards. Ooh, okay. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Muhammad a message? What does Muhammad need to know about their career? Thank you. From now until June. What does Muhammad need to know about their career from now till June? The spirits are like really strong tonight. Like there's I don't know. Let's see for the I want to say the Ace of Wands because I feel like there's something or someone's going to reach out to you soon about your career situation. But this is the Two of Swords. I feel like there's going to be some difficult decisions to make between now and June. Not quite sure on the time period of this, but in between somewhere. I feel like it may come sooner than later because I'm really thinking and focusing on the Ace of Wands. So there's going to be a spark that's going to speed up for you. But I don't know. The Two of Swords. I feel like that's going to be a difficult decision where you may have to weigh your options or decide between two different things. The King of Pentacles is in the light. So I feel the sense of you having more ambition or boosting your ambition, being focused on leading. So I don't know if this is like promotion for you or you're going to have a position where you're, I don't know, manager or overseeing someone else, kind of energy training. I don't know how that leadership is going to play out for you, but I feel this sense of feeling secure in that role. You have the Nine of Cups in a light, so I feel like there's like dreams come true energy, right? With the Nine of Cups, this sense of fulfillment and harmony, long-term success seems to be coming for you. The Chariot, I feel like whatever's going on or like whatever you choose will be long lasting. Like it's not going to be moving in any direction. It's just going to be at a standstill. Yeah, with the Knight of Pentacles too. I feel like it's going to be something that is slow and steady. So whatever this is, I feel like it will last until June. After that, I don't know. That's where we did the reading from. But that's what I got. Is there anything else that Muhammad needs to know about this career reading? Is there anything else that Muhammad needs to know about this career reading? The Devil's in the dark, so I feel like you have a sense of release, a sense of freedom. Maybe that's more finances to be able to go out and do more things. You have the Seven of Wands here. So Seven of Wands is like being able to defend your position and be focused on being aware of your reputation, making sure you're keeping a steady reputation or a positive reputation. You have the Lovers in the dark, so you may be at a crossroads or deciding if you're going to stay or go. Could be just at a crossroads, like with the Two of Swords, depending which one you choose. May decide where this is going after. But that is what I got. Alice, thank you so much for your donation. Why did my ex Veron call me during the holidays? Recently unfollow me on Instagram. His thoughts, feelings, I don't know why he's not replying. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, and ancestors, and the fae? I want to come and give Alice a message. That came out pretty quickly. I'm feeling amazing, pure heart. Thank you. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Alice a message about why her ex Veron called during the holidays and then recently unfollowed Alice on Instagram? What are his thoughts and feelings? What are Veron's thoughts and feelings towards Alice right now? Well, I feel like it's exactly what you just said, right? A little confusing in his energy. You have the star in the dark. So I feel like Ron didn't have a lot of faith in themselves. I don't know if they called you out of the blue because they were drunk or whatever, and you were the first person they thought of. Because I feel like they were having feelings towards you, were missing you. You know, having thoughts about maybe there's something the two of you have done in the past, even though it wasn't a clear whatever that was. I feel like they do think about reconnecting with you or resparking that relationship with you again, but they can't decide if that is really what they want or not. You know, the Seven of Cups is in the dark, so they're still trying to figure out what they want. I feel like they're unsure what they want. What exactly are Veron's feelings towards Alex? I feel like his feelings is love. Like he still loves you, still misses you, but doesn't not sure if they want like a relationship with you or anything. What does Veron want from Alice? Feeling very positive. They're thinking about communicating with you again, but you know, King of Swords, they're being stubborn about it. I feel like they're being over critical of themselves about whatever this is. And they're not really wanting to emotionally express themselves towards you. That is what I got though. I feel like they haven't quite decided what they want or how they're feeling or what they're thinking. But I feel like they're missing this connection with the Two of Cups. Nadia, hello. Green spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Nadia a message. Green spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give Nadia a message. What does Nadia need to know right now? So weird that he followed you. Yeah, he probably got cold feet. You know, he probably was like, okay, I was feeling this way. Like, why am I feeling this way? You know, and then got scared. Didn't want you to be all weirded out that he was checking out your Instagram or whatever, so probably just unfollowed you because of that. You know? I don't know. It was a short reading? Oh man. I thought it was very clear though. Is there anything you want me to clarify on? We'll do for Alice. Why did Veron unfollow Alice? Why did Veron unfollow Alice? Your judgment. He made the judgment call to unfollow Alice. The Empress. Yeah, I feel like even though he misses the things between the two of you, I feel like he still has something that's not sitting well with him between the two of you that you haven't overcome. Yeah, I feel like it was just like one of those drunk moments because that was the first energy that came through, and he thought about you, and that's why he reached out. or thought about reaching out? What I got though? Nadia! What does Nadia need to know in general? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, names, or fae? What does Nadia need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Nadia need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Nadia a message? Oh man, I don't know why all these cards came out, but the universe is giving you secret messages. For the King of Pentacles in the dark, I don't know if this is someone you've been dealing with or what, because I feel like this person is either controlling or manipulative. I'm not quite sure what this is, because I feel like they're very selfish or very self-focused rather than wanting to express themselves clearly. There's also the 5 Wands, so I feel like, I don't know if this is someone that you're not getting along with, or if had a falling out with, or some sort of conflict with, maybe some disagreements going on there. I feel like this person feels like they're right and you're wrong kind of scenario. I don't know what that is about. Or they just want you to listen to their opinions, even though their opinions may not be valid towards you right now. Yeah, I don't know what this is. I feel like whatever it is, it's taking your time to think about it. And if you don't feel good with whatever they're offering you or whatever they're saying, then, walk away from it. I feel like they just want to prove themselves towards you. Even, if you're not feeling it, right? I feel like you have the choice to defend yourself if you want to. Or end it if you want to, because the death card is just in the dark, so it's kind of like the energy is lingering, it's not over, it's not finished. At the bottom of the deck is a lover's card here, so I don't know if they're trying to convince you that they have feelings towards you, or if they're trying to convince you that they don't. I don't know how this is playing out. But they want to express their feelings towards you because of the Page of Cups here. So that's a very kind of weird, messed up thing. So I don't know if they have feelings for you and you don't have feelings for them, or what's going on with that. But they're not going about it the right way, and they're causing all this tension and negativity between the two of you. Koala. What's coming next for Koala from now until the end of February 2026? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Koala a message? What's coming toward Koala between now and the end of February 2026? Ooh, there's some things coming through here. You have the Ace of Pentacles, so I feel there's going to be some new opportunities, some new growth. I don't know if that's new clients for you or some sort of new work, new something that is materialistic coming towards you. You have the King of Swords and a light. So I feel this energy of being ambitious, being focused, being generous in your energy as well. So I don't know if this is a matter of you having an opportunity to teach someone or train someone or what's going on with that. You have the Nine of Pentacles in the dark though. So I do feel like, I don't know if it's a work situation where they're gonna hire you to replace someone else, or if it's just like temporary because someone's not there. Because I just feel the sense of whatever the work situation is, it may not be like stable, it won't be permanent. Whatever that is for you. But I feel you're gonna get some growth out of it anyways. With the Ten of Pentacles here, even though it's not steady, I feel like you will have some growth out of it, or some sort of opportunity for growth that may come of it. You have the Ten of Cups in the dark, so I don't know what that is about. I don't know if it's some sort of disconnection with the workers or struggling with the work and the home situation. Where some lovers come in. It could be a new lover coming in as well. If it's new love, it may not be like a long-term thing, but it does have potential. Is this a lover coming in towards Koala? Is this a lover coming in towards Koala? The sun is a positive. It could also be a lover. It could be a lover. Maybe it's a lover at work. Is this love coming in for Koala? The possibility. I feel like if it's love, it's not going to be long-term, though. You know? It's something that's there, but it may not last. I'm not sure. That is what I got, though. It feels more like work, but you never know. Dr. Fizza, next 7 days coming in love for Dr. Fizza. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Dr. Fizza a message? What's coming in for the next 7 days for Dr. Fizza? Ooh, some badass success, right? The 6 of Wands. I can feel that for you. Getting that sense of recognition, getting rewarded or praised for your hard work. I can feel that for you. The Sun, that positive energy, feeling youthful, maybe feeding your little inner child a little bit there. Because I feel this energy of success and happiness and achieving your goals. You may not have any plans or direction of where this positive energy is going. I do feel like there's also some nostalgia energy coming through. I don't know if you're going to be like reconnecting with your past person or reconnecting with an ex, but I feel like a past person is also coming into your energy. They may come unexpected because I feel like it's not planned. And then there's the Queen of Swords. So I feel like it's, whatever this energy is, I feel like you're the one that has the upper hand kind of thing. Speak your mind, speak clearly, don't hold back. Is this past person an ex? Is this past person an ex for Dr. Fizza? Is this past person an ex? The King of Wands would say yes. I feel like they want to come in just for sex though, because it is the Knight of Wands. It may be fun, right? I don't know. They may want love. Yeah, I feel like a past person is definitely coming in for you in love. Jojo! Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Jojo a message? What are these thoughts and feelings towards Jojo? What are these thoughts and feelings for Jojo? What are these thoughts and feelings for Jojo right now? There we go. What are these thoughts and feelings for Jojo right now? This may be some past energy, so I'm just going to try that again. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Jojo a message? What are these thoughts and feelings for Jojo? For Jojo, I feel like Dee's thoughts and feelings right now, I feel like Dee is like really thinking about you a lot, like a deep thought about you. With the Hermit card here, I feel like they've been doing some self-reflection, some inner healing, maybe some inner shadow work, I don't know. But I feel like they're feeling more optimistic about their future. So I feel like they may want to come towards you with expressing their feelings and thoughts towards you. I do feel like there is a sexual attraction between the two of you. I don't know if you're feeling that or if it's just them letting loose a little bit more, not being so negative in their energy. I feel like with the Two of Pentacles in the dark, that there's an imbalance going on between the two of you, or what's going on with that. You also have the Six of Swords in the dark. So I feel like whatever's going on, Dee is struggling with letting go of some sort of negativity. I don't know if it's between the two of you or if it has something else that's kind of affecting their thoughts and feelings towards you. But I feel like they're not really putting a lot of energy into their feelings. It's mostly everything that's going on in their mind, right? There's I don't know if they're thinking about some past conflicts or past regrets that they have that they can't move forward with. What exactly does Jojo need to know about Dee's feelings? How does Dee actually feel about Jojo? It's all thoughts. There's no feelings coming out at all, right? I feel, yeah. I feel like they're feeling disconnected with their feelings and they're spending a lot of time thinking about what they're thinking about you. I feel like they're thinking about what their thoughts and feelings are about you, but they haven't really decided. I feel like they're missing you or they're missing the way things were. The Five of Cups there. Tammy, thank you so much for your donation. G broke up with her boyfriend. He's supposed to be in a different country, but I saw him 2 days ago across from my home, lurking. Is he jealous? What his actions going to be towards G? Let's see, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, dreams, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message about G's ex-boyfriend? Any spirit guides, ancestors, dreams, or fae? You get a message for Tammy about G's ex-boyfriend. We'll take whatever this is, right? Oh man, I feel like the ex-boyfriend definitely still has a lot of strong romantic feelings towards G that they're working through and they're struggling to let go of. They keep weighing their options. Should I stay here and try to get G back? You know, I feel like they don't have a lot of faith that G is going to take them back, but they're trying to be hopeful anyways. I feel like there's been some lying deceit. I feel like the boyfriend is lying about what they're doing or what they're up to. Yeah, I feel like there's a heavy weight on the boyfriend or there's a heavy weight on G that may be making this, I don't know if it's between the two of them. The let's just see, why is a 10 of why is the 10 of wands here? Why is the 10 of wands here? I feel like the boyfriend is like stressed and feeling like they're carrying a big burden or a big lie or what's going on with this energy. The lovers, yeah, he's still very much in love with G, so he's struggling to move forward. I feel like there's some lies and deceit. With the moon card here, some things that maybe G doesn't even know the truth of. That is a huge burden on them, it seems. Yeah, 7 of wands. I feel like they're very protective or very guarded, so I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. I feel like he may try and confront G about whatever this is. Yeah. That is what I got. I feel like he was like lurking because he wanted to see G and talk to her. I don't know. It's something that's between the two of them, it seems. Something from their past. The Two of Pentacles. I don't know if it's like a loan they took out together or what that is. Money owed or what I call it. Maybe he said he paid it off and he didn't. What I got though. Hi, Dwayne. Yeah, I don't know. Hi, Mike. I think Nightbot fell asleep. Moonbeam says, keep an eye on things. Haley, prediction for the week. Is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Keely a message? This came out very strong. Predictions for the week 1/12. 1 to the 1st. Okay, gotcha. This is what really came out for you when I was trying to ask for a message for Keely. It's the 10. I want to say the 10 of Swords. Because I just feel this sense of feeling defeated and feeling like you're done with it all, but also rising above from it and releasing whatever that negativity or that stress or worry was. Not quite sure what's going on with that. The sun is in the dark. I feel like there's going to be an energy with some unfinished business may rise again, like come back again for some reason. I also feel like there's this energy of I don't know. I feel like it's kind of like something that may come up unexpectedly that you wouldn't be prepared for. So catching you off guard may make a shift in whatever you're expecting between those weeks. Because I also feel like there's a sense of delays or postponing or some sort of change that's going to come through. You have the Queen of Cups and the Light. So I feel like whatever it is, it's a matter of like following your heart, trusting your inner voice, trusting your inner instincts. Like trust how you're feeling for sure. Trust your intuition on that one. You have the King of Pentacles. I don't know if this is a work situation or a financial situation. Whichever way it is, I feel like it's a matter of you like keeping your eyes open, watching what you're doing kind of thing, or being more cautious of your actions. So you're not making any mistakes. Not quite sure what's going on with that though. There's the Four of Cups in the dark. I don't know if it's like someone's going to offer you something and then pull back on that offer or change their mind on it. That may disrupt your energy. What's going on with the Four of Cups in the dark? Yeah, I feel like something from before. So could be, the past could be yesterday, last week, last year. Is going to resurface that you're going to have to deal with before you can continue to move forward in some sort of energy. I feel you're going to be playing the waiting game of getting some answers or getting some clarity about what your next moves are. So I feel like it's going to slow down your progress. The Hierophant is in the dark too, so you may have to be strategic and like change your plans or figure out another way of whatever this is. But I feel like you will, right? I feel like you're not going to allow it to hold you back. You're going to keep moving forward. You just may have to revisit some past offers or revisit some past decisions and reconsider something else, perhaps. The Hierophant's in the dark again. So the Hierophant in the dark is it's that rebel card, right? Like breaking the rules a little bit or changing things up a little bit, whatever that is. I feel like if you're feeling a little bit lost or like questioning things, I feel like there's an energy that's like, if you don't feel right about it, then don't commit to it. Yeah, Four of Swords, rest on it, sleep on it before you make that final decision or sign anything. Maybe get some legal feedback or something. I don't know. That is what I got. Tammy! Not quite sure what Moonbeam is talking about. For Tammy, my aunt passed away, but I saw her in my dream recently. She was telling me something important, but I could not hear her. What was it? Let's see for Tammy. Are there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? What was Tammy's aunt in her dream trying to tell Tammy? Does Tammy's aunt herself want to come and give Tammy a message? What was the important information that Tammy's aunt had for Tammy? Are there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? What was the important information that Tammy's aunt had for Tammy? Thank you. What is the spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What was the important message that Tammy's aunt had for Tammy? The Five of Pentacles is in the light there. I feel like if there's this energy. I feel like there's this energy of working through some sort of issue. So I'm not sure if it's what these issues are. But I don't know if it has to do with the money or your home. I just feel like there's a sense of tension or some sort of, I don't want to say conflict, but like I feel like there's a back and forth tension going on with this Five of Pentacles. Whatever the struggle is or whatever the situation is, I feel like it's kind of like thinking outside of the box kind of thing. Because I feel like your aunt or whoever this energy is kind of like, tradition isn't everything. Like your ways aren't everything. Like it's okay to change things up a little bit. Nothing has to be the same is also coming through. The Page of Swords is in the light, so I feel like there's this energy of them wanting you to be very honest with your energy, being more affectionate, but also being alert and watchful of yourself and your situation. Keep an eye on who may be watching kind of energy. The Eight of Swords is in the light, so I feel like it's a matter of intentionally restricting yourself and not putting yourself out there too much for some reason. I'm not quite sure what that is about either. The Empress is in the dark. I feel like there's this energy of I feel like there's this energy of loosening up a little bit to whatever this tension is. I don't know if you've had a conflict with someone recently or disagreement with someone recently, and they want you to be watchful but also not too rigid on that idea or whatever that energy is for you. That's what I got on that. Yeah. I feel like it was usually dreams are your subconscious mind trying to tell you something, but it could be your aunt you passed trying to give you a message as well. I feel like whatever it is, I feel like if it was your aunt, they're trying to give you some sort of motherly advice on some sort of situation. But that is what I got. Hi, Monica. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Thank you. Twin Soul, hello. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? I have a message for Twin Soul. For Twin Soul, what spirit angels advice in situations with SR? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Twin Soul a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Twin Soul a message about the situation with SR? What is the situation with SR? For the High Priestess in the dark, I feel like there's this energy that SR is keeping something from you. I don't know if they're keeping information or they're just not being completely honest with you or something. There is the 9 of Wands in the light. So I feel like there's this energy of whatever's going on. I feel like SR is standing strong on whatever ideas or whatever information they did provide you or communicate with you with, even though they may be expressing their emotions and being sensitive. She's a lady. Okay, yeah. So whatever's going on, I feel like they're not being completely honest. They're not giving you all the information. They're holding something back, but they're standing strong on their word anyways. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. There is a Queen of Cups, so I feel like their emotions are genuine, their feelings are genuine of whatever the situation is. The sun is in the dark. So I feel like there's this energy of, yeah, I feel like it's a matter of being cautious with SR. Yeah, I don't know because I don't feel like she's completely lying to you, but she's not giving you the full picture or the full story or all the information that you're needed to trust her, you know? So it's kind of like keep your guards up, you know? You know, they say trust someone with a 10-foot pole. I don't know if you know, I'm not sure if I'm saying that expression right. There's an expression like, I don't trust someone with a 10-foot pole kind of thing. So I feel that expression coming through. Like, you know, be cautious. You know, she may be trying to sugarcoat things maybe a little bit, if that makes sense. I don't know. The sun's in the dark too, so it's not like it's a great opportunity or a great advice. I'm not quite sure what their conversation was between the two of you. The Seven of Cups is in the dark too. So I feel like it's a matter of you being grounded and realistic with your expectations, taking one step at a time with this SR. What is the best advice for Twin Soul? The Ace of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. She changes the story of my past, so my body feels something is not right. Oh man. Yeah, yeah. I do feel like whatever's going on, her emotions are genuine. You know, the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Cups, her feelings are emotions. Whatever you feel, I feel like is right. But the words that she says is not telling you the whole story, or there's something missing, or maybe changing it up a little bit. Maybe she doesn't remember the full story, or I don't know. Wheel of Fortune, like the cycles are not really are not flowing between the two of you well. But that's what I got. Hi, Candy. Yeah, so trust your intuition on this one. Hi, Monica. I saw we instead of me. Me versus K's energy. Who are they? Are they my crush? Okay. Let's see for Monica. What is Monica's energy? Let's see what's going on between Monica and Kay. I'm gonna call them Kay because I'm not sure how to say their name. Journey Spirit, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, Angels, or Fae that want to come and give Monica a message. Journey Spirit, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, Angels, or Fae that want to give Monica a message about them and Kay's energy. What's going on in Kay's energy? What's going on in Kay's energy? What's going on in Kay's energy? What is the energy between them? Oh, okay. Who is Kay? Who is Kay? Are there any spirits, spirit guides, angels, or fae? Who is Kay? I feel like your energy is like you don't fully trust Kay and their energy, but I feel like you're going to reveal who they are really soon. There is a magician, so I feel like there is some sort of chemistry between the two of you. So I don't know if it's just the two of you had a past life together or what your connection is to create this chemistry between the two of you. But there is a lovers in the dark, so I don't know if there was love between the two of you in a past life and you've had a falling out and you're still feeling that connection, because you also have the Two of Swords in the dark. So I feel like it makes sense why you may not know exactly who they are to you or what that energy is. Just for the Two of Swords in the dark, I feel like you don't actually have all the information you need to make that decision. So I feel like the energy between you keeps stalling or delaying because it's hard to read. Yeah, the King of Wands in the dark too. So I don't know if Kay's energy feels impatient or if they're trying to rush through things. The Empress is in the dark too. So whatever the two of you are, you don't really balance each other out very well. So I don't feel like it's a twin flame or a soulmate. Maybe it was in the past, but not anymore. So I feel like the two of you have had a falling out. What does Monica need to know about this energy? I mean, it's a possibility the two of you can work things out again, but it will take more work and more understanding to overcome past wounds that you both probably don't even remember, to reconnect. So it's going to take a while to rebuild that sense of trust and romance, to reconnect, you know. That is what I got. I feel like yeah, there's definitely some energy going on between the two of you. What it is, I feel like the two of you will have to explore to see where the two of you fit in each other's lives. That is what I got. Hi, Candy. Thank you so much for your donation. Current situation with the Leo. No contact. How come? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, answers, dreams, or fae? What's going on between Candy and the Leo? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What's going on between Candy and the Leo? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What's going on between Candy and the Leo? Why is there no contact? That's too many. Let's see. It's a difficult situation? Yeah, it feels like it. Yeah. You're welcome, Monica. It seems like there's something the two of you need to communicate with each other about. Let's see, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Candy a message? What's going on in Candy's energy towards the Leo? King of Cups. What's going on in the Leo's energy towards Tammy? Not Tammy, sorry, wrong energy. What's going on between the Leo and Candy? What's going on between the Leo and Candy? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What's going on between the Leo and Candy? What's going on in the Leo's energy? The Leo's energy just doesn't want to come through. What's going on between... No, what's going on in the Leo's energy? What's going on in the Leo's energy towards Candy? I feel like with the King of Cups, you're open to hear from them. You're open to expressing your feelings towards the Leo. The universe is completely blessing the two of you being together. The Ace of Pentacles, I feel like the Leo knows that there's potential between the two of you. The Leo knows that you're someone that can keep them grounded. But I feel like the Leo is out looking for attention from other people and not really putting a lot of effort into creating the Ace of Pentacles with having a new beginning with you. Why has there been so much time passed between Candy and the Leo? I feel like it's because the Leo can't decide what exactly they want. They keep juggling things around and they're not really deciding what they truly want. They're being possessive of their freedom and their finances and the things that they have going on there. That is what I got. Sounds like a Leo, though. Sounds like your Leo is being a Leo. That's a butt cheek. Cries, hello. What does he feel of our conversation last Friday? Let's see for cries. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give cries a message? Maybe he's thinking about fries right now. I don't know. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give cries a message? What does cries need to know about what he thinks and feels about their conversation from last Friday? Justice is in the dark, so there's some sort of imbalance going on between the two of you, or some injustice. I don't know if they're playing the blaming game or lying. I feel like it can go either way of what's going on there. There is a hangman, so I do feel like he is waiting around, waiting to see what you think and feel, or waiting for you to start that conversation again or reconnect with them. I don't know. The Emperor's in the light, so I feel like whatever's going on, he's feeling like he's in control or he's in power of whatever the energy is between the two of you. I feel like he thinks very positively of you and the situation and the conversation. Doesn't have a lot of faith in it, but does think positive of it. I feel like they have their guards up. You know, they're ready for anything. Like if you want to come towards them, start that conversation again, or finish that conversation that started last Friday. They're open to that, but they still have their guards up and they're going to stand their ground. They're not going to compromise or give in, or, you know, they're standing strong on whatever their opinions are or were. Yeah, they do think that you're going to give in to them because you're the Empress here. Even though the Empress is very stubborn, I feel like he's overestimating or underestimating the power of an Empress, right? Because, you know, the Empresses, they can stand their ground pretty hard and they're like the queens of resisting changes and stubbornness. And then there's the Ten of Cups, so I feel like they feel like um you'll give in under love, like because of the feelings between the two of you. So I feel like they are feeding off how you're feeling towards them more than them accepting how they're feeling towards you, if that makes any sense. But that is what I got. Space Cowboy, hello. I like your drawing. I can see it better on my screen over here. How will my future wife treat me in the relationship? For the Space Cowboy, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give the Space Cowboy a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give the Space Cowboy a message? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give the Space Cowboy a message? How will the Space Cowboy's future wife treat them in the relationship? The world is in the dark. I feel like your future wife may have some insecurities. And I feel like it'd be hard for her to feel fulfilled, if that makes any sense. So I feel like your future wife will always kind of like be on guard. You know, they may not be overly romantic, but at the same time, I feel like they'd appreciate your romantic gestures, if that makes any sense. I feel like they are not very adventurous. They're more grounded, they're more stable. Like they like to stay in one place. So I feel like your future wife would be someone who likes to take care of the home or the children, or more of a caretaker than an adventurer. Um, yeah, I feel like your future wife would also be someone who has a lot of passion, um, has a lot of ambitions, but more towards what keeps them um, steady in one place, kind of thing, rather than adventurous. But I feel like they would very much appreciate your adventurous spirit and your hard work and the things that you do. Like, I feel like they'd be someone who supports you rather than focusing too much on themselves and wanting more to take care, more of a caretaker kind of thing, is what I'm feeling. But that's what I got. And Anima? I feel like I'm still saying that wrong. I think I said it wrong last time too, eh? Anyway, oh man. I'm not sure, Space Cowboy. That's a sensitive topic. I feel like most women have insecurities one way or another. For Amina, that's what I wanted to say. Amina, thank you so much for your thank you so much for your donation. Too many thoughts are coming through. Mina, okay, Mina, not the A. Amina. I'm horrible at saying names. Thank you for that, Amina. For Amina. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give Amina a message? How can Amina get closer to Mike? How can Amina get closer to Mike? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? How can Amina get closer to Mike? This wants to come through. How can Amina get closer to Mike? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? How can Amina get closer to Mike? There is the Ace of Wands in the dark, so I feel like how to get closer to Mike is to go slow. You probably have already been going slow, but with the Ace of Wands, I feel like being open and being honest with Mike seems to be the way to go. Because I feel like Mike has had to deal with a lot of false promises. So I feel like Mike has a lot of guards up. So I feel like if you're open and honest and very grounded, going slow and steady seems to be the way to go with to Mike's heart. Because I feel like Mike is a king of pentacles here. Someone who's very kind and sensual and that sort of thing. So I feel like Mike may be someone who's very set in their ways. So kind of like getting closer to Mike would be like opening up or having Mike open up about what their expectations are, what interests them, and that sort of thing. The Page of Pentacles is in the dark too. So I feel like Mike may be a little bit more reserved with expressing their feelings. So they may be a little bit hard to open up because I feel like they've had a lot of heartbreak in the past and a lot of disappointments in their past that they're still trying to heal from, and that's causing them some issues. And I feel like they're avoiding getting any help or support about those issues. They're trying to deal with it on their own with the Five of Pentacles there, which makes things hard. What is the best advice to give to Amina about getting closer to Mike? What's the best advice about getting Amina closer to Mike? Yeah. Five of Swords would be more about being open and honest kind of thing instead of focusing on other things. So I feel like it's more about building trust with Mike before you can get closer. So I think that seems to be what's coming through first. Amina's like building trust and then try to get closer. That is what I got. Philia, hello. What are Eric's next actions towards Philia? Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that wants to come give Philia a method? What are Eric's next actions towards Philia? Eric's an Aries and you're a Gemini? Awesome. Let's see, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come and give Philia a message? What are Eric's next actions towards Philia? What are Mike? No, not Mike. Eric, sorry. What are Eric's? We need Eric's energy to come in. What are Eric's next actions towards Philia? What are Eric's next actions towards Philia? There's something trying to come through here. For the Seven of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like Eric's a little frustrated or a little impatient with something. So I don't know if they had plans for you or they thought about plans towards you or actions towards you, but then those plans or actions didn't work out the way Eric wanted them to. So I feel like they're feeling a little bit stuck on how to overcome that. There's the Queen of Swords in the light, so I feel like Eric has a lot of respect for you being the Queen of Swords, right? I feel the sense that they see you as being self-reliant and wise, and they feel like I feel like Eric feels a little bit that they need to compete with that a little bit. The Devil is in the dark along with the Death card. So I feel like Eric is focusing on releasing any negativity that's in their energy. I feel like they're resisting some sort of thing as well. For the Knight of Swords in the dark, I feel like whatever Eric's next actions were towards you, they didn't work out. So they're trying to think of a new strategy, a new action to take towards you. But I feel like they will figure that out soon because you have the Four of Wands here, so I feel like you will have that success. There will be, like, I feel like their next actions is to, like, ask you out or to connect with you, to do something with you. But they're still planning. They're still trying to work on it, it seems. What does Philia need to know about Eric's next actions? The Four of Swords. Yeah, they're still thinking about it. They haven't decided yet. A Judgment. Queen of Swords. You're their Queen of Swords, so I feel like they have competition. They want it to be perfect, but they haven't figured it out yet. But that's what I got. Nail, hello. How does Amar feel about me? Is there any spirit guides, answer, James, or Faye? How does Amar feel about Nail? He's an influencer. I crush on him. And we try to reach out to him, but he is not so positive for now. I feel like Amar's energy loves to get the attention, eh? I feel like Amar is someone who very much loves their home and their family, and that sort of thing, and they love the attention. But I feel like they don't go far from home, kind of thing. The Queen of Swords. I feel like that Amar feels like you're someone who is very smart. The Queen of Swords here, someone who's smart, honest, direct in your communication. But I feel like Amar is resisting making contact with you for whatever reason. Yeah, I feel like Amar doesn't really want to reach out towards you right now. Maybe they just don't reach out to their fans in general. I don't know. My son is an influencer too, and his girlfriend has a hard time persuade him to get off of the computer and to spend time with her. It's a chore. So I'm kind of like feeling that energy with the death card here, or a similar energy. The Two of Pentacles is in the dark, so I feel like it's hard for him to find that balance with connecting with new people and balancing what they have going on. For the Hermit in the dark, I feel like they don't really spend a lot of time thinking about you. Yeah, Queen of Cups. I feel like overall, Amar feels like you're a nice person, someone who's very kind, very honest, very spiritual with the Queen of Cups here. But I feel like they don't spend a lot of time thinking about it. Yeah. Being an influencer it's a lot of work. It is. To be a successful influencer it takes more time than a normal full-time job. But I'm feeling that energy that they're torn between what to do with the Two of Pentacles here. Let's see. What exactly does Amar feel towards Nail? Strength. Like they feel strongly about you. They feel good. Like they have good thoughts and feelings about you. But I feel like they don't want to take any initiative towards you or communicate with you right now. They're resisting. That's what I got. Lisa, hello, welcome. Is love coming towards Lisa? And is there hope? Let's see for Lisa. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Lisa a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Lisa a message in love? What does Lisa need to know about love? What does Lisa need to know about love coming in? Oh man, you have the Hermit in the light. So the Hermit is supposed to be your energy. So I feel like you've been thinking a lot about love and how to attract love towards you and soul searching on who that perfect soulmate would be. I do feel that for you. For the Four of Swords in the dark, I feel like your partner, like I feel like you are attracting someone towards you in your energy. I just feel like this person has a lot of strength, has a lot of focus, has a lot of ambition. But I feel like they put a lot of their focus and their hard work into work, and they don't spend a lot of time thinking about love right now in the current energy. So I feel like it's delaying the two of you meeting, but I feel like you will meet soon. Um, you have the Knight of Swords in the dark. So I feel you're going to meet this person by the end of winter, beginning of summer. I do feel that energy. The Knight of Swords in the dark, I feel like they're low on their energy. They try to work really fast, so I feel like they're being very careful not to make mistakes at their work. This seems to be really important for them right now. So I feel like they're really struggling to protect their reputation. So I feel like they're very guarded about their energy and their efforts moving forward. But I feel like they will have more ambition, more energy for finding love closer to the end of winter, beginning of summer. But that is what I want. Mars, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Mars a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Mars a message? What does Mars need to know right now in general? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Mars need to know right now in general? You have the Page of Swords in the dark. So I do feel like there's this energy of, I feel like somebody is being nosy or inconsistent in their energy. Maybe both. Maybe being nosy and inconsistent, like coming in and out of your energy or what's going on there. Yeah, I feel like I don't know if they mean to cause problems for you or if they're doing it unintentionally just because they're a little bit flaky in their energy or unreliable. I'm not quite sure what that is. The Ten of Pentacles is in the dark. I don't know if this person like comes towards you when you have more money and then disappears when you don't. Excuse me, sorry about that. Yeah, I feel like there's things you don't know about this person that isn't coming out clear. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Excuse me. The Six of Pentacles. I feel like whatever's going on, you're going to move past this. Like, I feel like you're going to just walk away from this person, or this person's going to move on to someone else. Yeah, I just feel like there's a person that's going to come into your energy if they haven't already. just to disrupt your energy. So I don't know if they're coming into your energy just to slow you down. Like to make you change directions in your path. Because I really feel like this Eight of Cups is a really important energy for you. Because I feel the sense of you going on to a self-discovery journey, like walking away and soul searching or pursuing some new energy and abandoning some old goals or old plans or old negativity that's no longer serving you anymore. And I feel like that's going to help you move forward in a positive light with the Six of Pentacles, because I feel like you're going to be more ambitious, more getting things done, more learning how to use or to get resources for your own growth. And I feel like you may revisit a past offer that may be more productive moving forward as well. But I feel like someone's going to come into your energy just to disrupt your energy, to slow you down so that you move forward in a different direction than where you're headed right now. That is what I got. Hi, Michelle. Is it Michelle or Michael? For Michael. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that wants to come and give Michael a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give Michael a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Michael a message? Will Amber and Michael be in a romantic relationship and live together long term? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? So want to come and give Michael a message. Will Amber and Michael be in a romantic relationship and live together a long term soon? I feel like you will be in a romantic relationship, but I feel like it's gonna take some work. Like it's not gonna be easy. I feel like you need to prove yourself to Amber before she will move forward in a romantic relationship with you, because you have the Seven of Wands in the dark, right? So I feel like there's this energy of her feeling defensive or pushing you away and refusing to connect with you on that romantic level to move forward together. So I feel like that's going to be a little bit tough of overcoming that challenge, but I feel like there is a good chance that the two of you will be in a romantic relationship. You know, with the lovers here, I feel that love, that romance, that connection. But it will take time. It's not going to be easy. Your Ten of Cups is in the dark. So I feel like Amber wants to make sure that she's not chasing some sort of empty dream. Like I feel like she has visions of a happy home, happy family, happy energy. So I feel like that's why she's taking things slow and has her guards up, her boundaries up, and that sort of thing. So it's kind of like navigating what her boundaries are and how to work with them instead of against them. There's a high priestess here, so I feel like Amber is extremely intuitive and very much listens to her inner instincts rather than what she sees clearly with her eyes, kind of thing. I feel like getting to know each other better seems to be the way to go, like connecting with her family and friends and seeing how that goes. What else does Michael need to know about this energy? What else does Michael need to know about this energy? Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles, right? I feel like she's digging her heels into the ground. Queen of Pentacles, right? Very stubborn, but also very nurturing, very resourceful, very organized, very responsible. I feel like your Amber is very hardworking and appreciates someone else who is very hardworking as well. And I feel like right now Amber is focused on themselves, but they're also in a difficult situation that they don't see a way out of just yet. But that is what I got. James, hello. What may unfold with me and Nicole in the second half of January based on how we started the year? Let's see for James. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give James a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give James a message? How will things unfold between James and Nicole for in the second half of January? How are things going to unfold for Nicole and James in the second half of January? How is things between Nicole and James going to play out in the second half of January? It seems like overall there's a good balance between the two of you with the Six of Pentacles here. I feel that give and take kind of thing. I feel this energy of the two of you supporting each other and reassuring each other. For some reason, I feel like there's also the Ace of Wands in the dark, because I feel like there's this energy of, I don't know if it's just Nicole or your energy being more focused on false promises or struggling with holding each other accountable for some reason. Whatever this is, I feel like you do have options to either negotiate ideas or plans or actions, whatever that is for you. There does seem to be some potential with growth as well. I feel like whatever it is, the two of you really need to work on nurturing each other, understanding each other, focusing on building something together. I feel like you do have a lot of past memories together that are very positive, so that's a good energy. What is going on here with the Ace of Wands in the dark? Why is the Ace of Wands in the dark? The Knight of Wands, not wanting to take action. Maybe it's you wanting to take action. Nicole's wanting to slow down a little. I don't know. There's a little bit of weakness, and sometimes weakness is passion, so that is a good energy. I do feel like you have options, you have decisions, you have things to work out, or choose on, or decide together what's going on there. But overall, it does seem very positive the last part of January. You know, just a matter of overcoming this and nurturing what needs to be nurtured. Slowing, do one of you need to slow down a little bit, it seems? But that is what I got. Maybe speed things up in the romantic department. I don't know. That's what I got, though. Refocusing on your exams. Okay, yeah. Yeah, there you go. Kritika, hello. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Kritika a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Kritika a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Not sure what that is for you. For any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Kritika a message. Ooh, they're all positive though, right? You're kind of at a standstill right now. You're kind of at a pause, right? With the chariot in the dark here. I feel like there's this energy of, I feel like someone's talking about you. I don't know who this is. um, but I do feel like there's people talking about you. I don't feel like it's negative at all. It's just, you know. For the chariot in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of taking a pause. Maybe it's a pause that's being forced on you, not something that you're planning. Maybe it's a delay or cancellation. I don't know what that is for you. But you have the Empress here, so I feel the sense of you knowing who you are, feeling abundance, and feeling affectionate, and feeling connected. So I don't know if it's a romance coming towards you or if it's just you feeling more in tune with your own energy and focusing on what you need to focus on spiritually or whatever it is that you have going on. I do feel like there's someone from the past is going to reconnect with you with the Six of Cups here, because I feel like there's either a reunion or just someone coming back from the past who may have some mixed feelings, but I do feel like they have good intentions. I feel like the two of you share positive memories together, and that sort of thing. Even though you have the Nine of Wands in the light, I feel like there's this energy of like standing strong and like trying again, or just the conversation between the two of you we just feel like you're just gonna start off where you left off, kind of thing, and like no time has passed, even though time has passed between the two of you. So I don't know if this is like a childhood friend or an old relative that you haven't seen in a while, or what's going on with that, but there is a very positive energy around that may shift your energy in a positive light, because you have the star here. So I feel there's a lot of faith. I feel like it's also about you being optimistic and having this a renewal of this inspiration, or renewing your aspirations moving forward. This energy may just shift that a little bit into a positive light. What else is critique I need to know? Hopefully some of this makes any sense. Michael, I did do your reading. I think it was just before this one. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give critique a message? What is going on with this positive energy? What direction is this going into? Yeah, the Eight of Cups. Again, the Eight of Cups. You know, Eight of Cups, the Chariot in the dark. You're kind of like at a standstill, but I feel like there's some positive energies coming through. So I don't know if you're just taking a pause to reflect the past a little bit. I mean, 2026 is about, you know, the cosmic return. Some past energies are going to resurface. Past things are going to repeat themselves. I feel like it's just you taking that pause in a positive moment to reflect before you move on. The Seven of Swords, I feel like some truth is going to be revealed towards you. I feel like it's a matter of you protecting your peace as well and figuring out what is next. But that is what I got. Ariana has a guy that was taken every genuine liked me. Okay. Has a guy that was taken ever genuinely liked me, not like I want a taken man, but just wondering. Okay, so for Ariana, is there any spirit guides, the ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Ariana a message? Has a guy that was taken ever genuinely liked Ariana? Was there a taken guy that liked Ariana? Any spirit guides, the ancestors, angels, or fae? Was there a guy that genuinely liked Ariana that was taken? The Empress is yes. What were their true feelings towards Ariana? What were their true feelings towards Ariana? What was their true feelings towards Ariana? What was their true feelings towards Ariana? Who was this guy? Who was this guy? I feel like this guy was somebody that you worked with. I feel like they felt like you were the Empress, right? Someone who was very stubborn, but also down to earth, grounded. Someone who may have had a fiery energy, right? Being the Aries. But I feel like they loved your determination, your confidence, your enthusiasm. I feel like the two of you worked well together, or they liked your work ethics, whatever that was. But I feel they felt like they couldn't take action. You know, like Knight of Pentacles is either stopped or slow. I feel like they felt like you know, it was work, so they didn't want to jeopardize the work situation. But I feel like they were also taken. Yeah, I feel like there was an imbalance in their energy when you stopped working there, and they didn't get that opportunity to express themselves towards you. Who was this guy for Ariana? Eight of Wands is in the dark. Yeah, they didn't take action. They regretted it. I feel like there was an intense energy too. I don't know if they tried to flirt with you and you didn't notice, or if you did notice but didn't think they were interested in you. But I feel like things just ended because I feel like you left the workplace. But that is what I got. You're welcome, Michael. Hannah. Love reading for Hannah. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Hannah a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Hannah a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Hannah a message? What does Hannah need to know? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Hannah a message? What does Hannah need to know? Ooh, I feel like there is love coming in. I feel like you're going to meet this love at a gathering of some sorts. I feel like you're going to meet this person like at a gathering or a social event or a party or some sort of thing like that where you don't want to go, or you feel like you don't fit in or you don't belong there. Where you're going to go anyways, and I feel like you're going to talk to someone who will give you their number or something. They're going to express their interest towards you with this Page of Cups, and I feel like you're going to move forward in a positive light and go out, have that success, and see where things go. Their 10 of Cups is in the dark, but I always feel like the 10 of Cups in the dark is kind of like resisting or delaying or like taking things slow, not rushing into marriage or anything like that, just trying to figure out where you want to move forward to. I feel like you and this lover may come from like different family backgrounds, so that may be a little bit challenging in your connection. You also have the 2 of Wands, so I feel like meeting this person, the two of you will decide what the future holds for the two of you, because I feel like you may have choices and where this can go moving forward. Let's see for Hannah. What is the love energy of this Page of Cups? What is the love energy of this Page of Cups? Because I feel like there's love and romance. Like, I feel like this person is going to have an open heart. You may run into this person at a party or something. They may bump into you and apologize. That may be where the conversation starts. Anticipation. Embrace the sweet anticipation of love's arrival in your life is coming, right? I can feel that for you. Butterfly. You will meet a new love interest at a party or a night out, just like I was saying. That is cute. I love when oracle cards say what I'm saying. Thank you all for being here. I'm sorry I didn't get to everyone tonight. I do have a early morning tomorrow, but I will be back on Tuesday for more free readings. If there's any members watching, I am doing members Monday tomorrow. I will be back Tuesday 2 hours earlier than now. Hope everyone has a great night and a happy Monday. I'll see you all Tuesday. Thank you everyone so much. I'll see you all next time. Bye. Thank you for watching.